Well, hello everyone. I hope you all have been doing well. Well, we're going to start off outside, but I hear thunder. It's supposed to rain, so we might end up inside. What I want to do is grill up those chicken patties and the Beyond hamburger before it rains. I don't know. It's still morning here. Oh, jeez. I always say that, but I really don't know what time it is. Probably before noon. Anyway, I also got my new refrigerator. I got it late yesterday. Well, not late. It was like 4:30. And man, it was heavy. I've got it right here, right now. It has to set level for 24 hours before I can plug it in and settle the Freon. So I don't know. I haven't checked the spinach and stuff, whether it's any good in there or not. I've had it in that box, that ice pack, for like 2 days. So we'll see. I'll check it later. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the fridge in a second here. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I've been really sick this week. And yesterday was Thursday. This is Friday morning. Yesterday, I felt so bad that I actually called the doctor in Angel Fire. And I talked to the lady there. She could get me in. I could get in. Boy, it's different from St. Louis. But anyway, yeah, she had openings like in the afternoon between 2 and 4. But then I was talking to her and she said, well, the thing is, any prescription the doctor does for you, you're going to have to drive to Taos to get because there's no pharmacy here. And she suggested going to the urgent care center, which I didn't even know they had one until a couple weeks ago when a lady at the grocery store told me, one of the workers there. But yeah, there's an urgent care center they opened up because they have so many ski people here in the winter. So if you go to the urgent care and get prescribed a medicine, they actually keep some drugs on site. They have a small pharmacy there. So it was up to me which one I wanted to do. She said it cost the same. They were sister clinics. In fact, from what I understand, there's one doctor and he just goes between the two. That's what the lady in the grocery store had told me a couple weeks ago. But they have nurse practitioners and stuff like that. So since I said, okay, well, I think I'll do the urgent care. And since that's a walk-in, I said, well, let me give myself another day and see if I feel better. I feel like it's draining, I feel like the pressure is being relieved here. It got so bad yesterday. I just felt so sick. But I felt better last night and I felt okay this morning, and I'm just, it comes and goes, so I'm just giving it the whole day to see. Of course, if I don't go in today, I won't be able to go in until Monday because neither one of them are open on the weekend, but I think I'll be okay. It's just sinuses. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. I am going to, and just real quickly, I was watching Frugal RV Gal this morning. She had you see me doing the Hungryroot, right? And most of them are generally, everything is fine with mine, but I'm living in a fairly cool temperatures up here. And my deliveries are coming from Colorado, so they're not that far away. She took my link, Jana from Frugal RV Gal. She took my link and she subscribed to it. And the first box was pretty disastrous. She's down in the desert, southern New Mexico, and it's about 95 down there. So I don't want to give too much away, but the first box was pretty disastrous, and I thought, well, they couldn't get worse than that, right? So she went ahead and ordered a second one, and it was so horrible what she got in the mail in that Hungryroot box that it was almost laughable. It was so bad. But anyway, go over in there and watch that. This is like full disclosure. Yes, they look fine from when they're coming up here to the mountains. But if you live in warmer, hotter environment like half the country does, but 95 degrees in the summertime, that's pretty normal most places. 90, 95. If you live in that kind of environment and you're getting hungry, you might be in big trouble. So, yeah, go over there and watch that. I will put a link to her site down here in the description. But I just love her channel because I just love, she cooks all the time. And I've taken a couple recipes from her that have worked out really well for me. And I just like a lot of the food I can't eat, but it doesn't mean I don't like watching her make it and stuff. So go over there and check it out, how her Hungryroot deliveries went. She did give him a second chance. Anyway, yeah, it makes me kind of curious because I am moving down to the desert in a couple months. But by the time I get down to where I live in the desert in Arizona, it's going to be the same temperatures as it is up here. It's going to be running about 75 during the days also, so if not cooler. Anyway, just check it out. And it's horrifying. It really is. Anyway, I don't know how they stay in business. I really don't. Okay, let me take you over here I got to clean this new fridge up. It hasn't been quite 24 hours since it's been setting level, but it's close enough, 20. So I'm going to clean it up and then turn it on, and then in a couple hours I should be able to put some food in there. So hold on and let me show this to you. Okay, so my last fridge was a 30 quart, and it has always just been right on the edge after I go shopping of whether I can cram stuff in there. And since I've lost the fridge in my van, where I used to kind of split up the groceries, I'm having to go for a bigger fridge here. So this is, I don't know, you homie? I don't know. The last one's a 30, this is a 53. And it does have wheels, but I like this one, and so we're going with the wheels. And it has a handle. I'll make sure it doesn't move around in the van, though. Okay, so what we got is, they're really deep. And it's got a drain thingy down there, which is real nice. My last one didn't. I haven't. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to cut a wire that was holding this all down. So I got 2 baskets. That's pretty doggone deep. I hate that when they're deep. But that's the way 12 volts are. Not much you can do about it. But it's got at least I can lift it out. I didn't have a basket in my last one. And this is like the cooler section. So from what I read in reviews, it's colder over on this side. So this is where you're going to put the meats and stuff. And over here you can put the veggies. And it has a basket too. And the compressor, or whatever it's called, is underneath that, so it doesn't go down as deep. This is neat. It's a little sliding thing you can use as a cutting board. Let's get this back on there. Okay, and that's about it, people. That's all there is to it. I think this will serve me better. That thing is really, really deep. It's almost up to my shoulder, so that'll work out well. And I can get it out with stuff out with the basket. So we'll see how that goes. Not much else to it to show you. The settings here. And you plug in down below, and it's a 12 volt. You can plug it into the car. I'm going to plug it in. Only have one power station out in the van that's working right now. I'm going to plug this in. Even though I still have the other fridge plugged into the power station, just for a couple of hours until it only takes a couple hours to cool off, and then I can just move things over. So yeah, that's my new fridge. I have no intention of trying to fix the one in the trailer. I'll just use it for storage. So I definitely need this bigger one here. Okay. Okay, I was going to add one more thing about how I'm going to refrigerate things. What I did the other day, because it was even hard in the 30 quart, I'd have to dig for stuff. So what I did was I put all the cheeses in 1 gallon bag and all the different condiments and sauces and stuff in another, and then I'm putting the meat in another gallon bag. And that way it'd be easier to find things, because this one's even deeper. And so yeah, I could take the basket out or just reach in there and pull these bags out when I'm trying to just bag everything in a grouping. That's what I came up with. I think it'll make dealing with these little chest refrigerators, 12-volt chest refrigerators, I think it'll make it easier to find things in it. Ah! You fell. Hey, let's look at the clouds while we're here. Hold on. Yep, I'm going to attempt to grill this stuff because it rains every afternoon, so I need to get this done now. And I think yeah, I think we should be okay. Just because there's clouds doesn't mean it's going to rain yet. So fingers crossed. It looks pretty clear past the clouds there. It looks pretty clear past there, so hopefully it won't rain on my grilling here. If it does, it'll be okay. Okay, I thought I'd let you know that it took about 5 minutes for that fridge to get from 60 down to 36. I'll wait an hour anyway. The other thing, which was really cool that I didn't know, is it actually has a light in there. So when you open up the lid, it lights up the inside, which is so cool because you know how many times I've run out here at night to get something out? So smoke from the grill's coming this way. How many times I've done that, and it ends up I can't see inside the fridge, so I have to run back in and get a flashlight because I never remember from one time to the next, of course. Why would I do that? Anyway, so that's really cool. It has a little set of LED lights running across the edge of it there. So as soon as I get this food on, I'll let you see what I'm cooking. Okay, well it is going to rain. I can feel it in the air. There's lots of lightning and thunder happening in the background here. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for now. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.